Just before the video starts, I would just like to say that if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see even more similar content to what you just watched, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as it really does make all the difference. Today I'm going to be showing you how to strafe jump on Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and how to strafe jump with an RPG, pretty much called an RPG strafe. The uses of this will be to get in places where you can't get by normally just jumping. I'm going to be showing you how to strafe jump, the best methods and techniques to strafe jump. Strafe jumping is a really big part of Michael Myers. If you want to get away, cut corners, and just get away from the actual Michael Myers, it's a great way to get away from it. So let's get started. So my first tip to actually get into strafe jumping and RPG strafe jumping is just press the start button, go to options, and change your vertical sensitivity and horizontal sensitivity to around 4, anything up to 4. And if you go above 4, you see you can actually move quite fast. I'd probably play like quick scoping on this, because you can go like bang, 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 and yeah, it's just like a playable sensitivity for sniping, really. So yeah, this is probably 5 is probably the sniping boundary of playing. If you turn it to 4, this is what I play old school on for Michael Myers and that. You see a dramatic difference in the spin rotation speed, so it's actually slower to move around. As you see, me going left to right, it's actually slower. And the advantage of making it slower is that you can get longer bounds of strafing in. So if you don't know what a strafe jump is, what it is basically where you run forward, you sprint forward and then quickly turn the other direction and jump, all in one movement. So let's do an example. So right, so say that there, you see that shadow, we're going to jump on that shadow and see how far we get. So if we go like that, so we landed here, so let's just make a circle with our gun. Right, so you can see that circle there. Now if we go back here again and just normally jump it, as you can see, we didn't get as far. And if you don't really think this is a much of an advantage when jumping, trust me, it is. When you go around corners, it picks up so much speed, and instead of just going like this, you can actually jump over obstacles. So I normally crouch and strafe. I don't know why, it looks nicer. For me, I just play like it. You don't have to do it. I don't think it makes any difference in speed, but look. There's that, and then there is crouching. I don't know, it's just how I played. I used to play COD 4, and yeah, I play Michael Myers a lot, so a lot of us back then used to do it as well. So basically, all it is you sprint forward, turn direction, jump, all in one movement, so like that. And then if you want to do it with crouching, you go. And then if you keep doing this left and right, you'll see a sort of glitchy movement. So like, you see a lot of glitches in Michael Myers doing this. It's actually just, it gets you further. There are some glitches that actually require strafe jumps and RPG strafes. I'll show you some at the end of this video. But yeah, this is how you strafe jump. So make sure your sensitivity is on anything up to 4. I wouldn't really recommend 2 or 1, because actually 2's alright. I wouldn't recommend 1 though. Probably won't be able to turn quick enough. When you strafe jump in as well, you want to make sure that when you move your analogs round, so like you do this movement here, and then you want to keep pushing your left analog stick in the direction you're going. So say if you're going left, let's go over here. Say you're going left, you'd go like that and then keep moving, so pulling left like that. So up and forward, so like a diagonally left, top left, and this will make your like character get as close as the location you want to go as possible. So if you just do it like that, you're not really getting like as much movement. Say you wanted to go around a corner and you just go like that, you're sort of like swerving out and not actually gaining any shortcut. So say if you pull left, you can go like that and sort of like swerve back in and just stay on the shortcut lane inside, sort of thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, you always want to like pull in or out, whichever way you're going. I'll quickly show you a strafe jump. Well, I'll quickly show you a glitch that requires a strafe jump, and then I'll show you a glitch on a different map that requires an RPG strafe jump. So as you can see, I just strafed from here to there. I'll do it again for you guys, and then I'll show you that you can't actually get as far if you do it as just running. So what you want to do is just get up here again, and now I'm just going to do it normally, just run and jump. As you can see, I did not make it that time, to prove that strafing does actually get you further. There you go. Now some people do play on a 10 sensitivity, but I don't know how they do it, because it is really hard, and you don't gain as much speed when you're like sort of moving left and right, because their sensitivity is just mental. You go everywhere. Like there is no like transition, there's no flow to the movement they're going at. So yeah, stay on the low sensitivities when you're glitching and you will get away from Michael Myers or whatever you're doing. So that's a glitch which requires a strafe jump. It probably doesn't require a strafe jump, but I'm just showing you an example of how strafing actually helps to normal jumping and sprinting. So yeah, I'll show you an example of an RPG strafe now on a different map in a minute, so be right back. Okay guys, so I've actually remembered one on ambush, an RPG strafe, so I just gone and got the RPGs. There's not actually many RPG strafes on COD 4 due to patching most of them, but there is this one here. I wouldn't really call it a strafe, but it is sort of a little strafe actually, yeah. So you just want to do the same, but this time RPG strafing is actually a little more difficult. I'll do an example here first, so I'll probably die actually. I need to get a bit higher up. So all you do is pretty much the same thing you do, but you have to fire an RPG when you actually sprint. So a lot of people get confused on this. I'll show you an example. You don't have to RPG into this, but I'll just show you an example. So you want to line up as usual, and then you just want to do that same motion of strafing. So like sort of sprint, turn, jump. But you want to fire your RPG first. So like with a gun, it would be like this. It'd be like that. But you want to do it with an RPG and don't aim in, because see, obviously you won't be able to sprint. So I'll do an example here. So you want to shoot, sprint, turn, jump, all in sort of one movement. But you shoot. Make sure you shoot your RPG first, sort of like that. So yeah, I'll do it again once for you guys. So you want to line up, shoot, turn, jump, and there you go. That is how you do it. Now I'll show you this RPG strafe over here. Right, so just line up. You want to get into the edge of that there. So you just shoot, turn, jump. I'm doing it the opposite way. So this is my weak side. So going out like that is my weak side. So I'll just do it for you guys. So shoot, turn, jump. And there you go. You might have to crouch on this, I'm not too sure. I always crouch anyway, so I wouldn't really know the difference. So that is how you RPG strafe, and it is a little more advanced than just strafing normally, because obviously you got to time the RPG perfectly. So I don't know if you heard that gun sound. Don't know if I'm going to edit out yet, but you shoot, sprint, jump. If you guys like videos like this on how to do stuff like strafing and that and glitches, do like and comment below. So if you want to know anything, just comment in the sections. Comment in the comment section and I will get back to it as soon as possible. And if I get enough response from my previous video, I will do the next video you guys asked me to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like you always, I never felt before.